So 3 mindset shifts that I had to make in order to get ready to be a wife and to now be a wife. So number 1, the first thing that I had to realize is that all men are not playing games. Men don't just get a kick out of playing games with your emotions. A lot of men, especially if we're talking about good, successful men, they do not even have time for games. And so what you have to do is understand that a man's actions means more than his words. So if he's putting actions behind what he's doing, behind what he's saying, behind, he's taking you out on dates, he's being consistent, his actions are telling you that he genuinely likes you and he's genuinely interested in you. Give men the benefit of the doubt. And so I was the type where I would not give men the benefit of the doubt. A missed text message means he didn't like me. A missed phone call means he didn't like me. I would not give men the benefit of the doubt. But you cannot get into a successful dating relationship and get into a marriage and be a wife if there is no benefit of the doubt. If you're always looking for something to go wrong, you're always looking for something to criticize, something to critique, something that he did wrong, there's no benefit of the doubt. And you're never going to get to know a man if you cannot give a man the benefit of the doubt. Even in marriage today, I give my husband the benefit of the doubt. That's the only way that as a wife that you can continue to stay married. You have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Innocent until proven guilty type of mindset. Whereas before, when I did not know better, it was more so guilty until proven innocent. Okay. So you have to give men the benefit of the doubt. All right. So that is the mindset shift that I had to make, and assuming the best, even though, maybe, he was a couple minutes late, or, maybe he called a couple minutes after 7 p.m. Assuming the best will get you so much further in dating. And so that is, again, the first mindset shift around men that I had to make. The second mindset shift that I had to make was that I didn't have to be perfect in order to be loved. And especially for good girls, ambitious women who are high achieving, successful career women, we feel as if we have to be perfect in order to be loved. We don't really believe that verse that God gave us, that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and marvelous is the works of God's hands. If he said that about us, if the Lord said that about us, it is so true. And you don't have to be perfect in order to be loved. Especially for me, like when I was my heaviest weight in the dating arena, I was like, no, I don't feel comfortable dating. Like, I don't want to date. Like, I'm not at the perfect size. And all I was doing was standing in my own way. So when I was able to shift my mindset into, as I am, I'm worthy to be loved, things started to open up for me as far as dating, and eventually meeting and marrying my husband, which is one of the things that I'm so happy about today. It brought me my beautiful son and the baby that I'm pregnant with now. So you don't have to be perfect in order to be loved. So sometimes you're just so hard on yourself. I know I was so hard on myself. I thought that I had to be, but that's absolutely not true. As you are, and this is what I teach my dating clients, as you are, you're already worthy of love. So the third mindset shift that I had to make, I don't have to conform or settle or lower my standards because society or podcasters or YouTubers say that I have to reach a certain age, no one's going to want you or whatever, like lies, just lies of the enemy. God came that you may have life and that more abundantly. And so I had to realize that I did not have to believe those lies of the enemy. Anything that you're hearing that's causing you to feel tense in your spirit, tense in your body, to cause you to walk away feeling like you have lower self-esteem, or to cause you to walk away feeling like, what's the point? Like, nobody will want me. Those are lies of the enemy. But people are getting married every day at every age, 50s, 60s, 70s, 30s, 40s, 80s. Like, people are getting married. And so you don't have to believe the lie of the enemy that there's nobody out there for you, or that nobody doesn't want you, or that, you're too old, or you're too this or too that. Like, no. God has such good plans for us. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, says, I know the plans I have for you, said the Lord, plans of good and not of evil, to give you hope and an expected end. So you need to just, the shift is casting down every evil imagination, every thought that says that you're not good enough, or you're not thin enough, or you're not whatever enough. You are enough right now in this moment. And the husband that God has for you, he is going to love and adore you. And so those are the 3 mindset shifts that I had to make to be a wife now. Like I told you guys, I'm super excited. I believe I'm like 22 weeks pregnant with my baby, and I'm so excited. But I realized that if I had not been proactive and had not made these mindset shifts, I would not even be in the place I am now. I'd probably still be just waiting on the sidelines, or just, whatever, because I would have just had these mindset shifts, mindsets that would have kept me so stuck. And so I'm so thankful that, God enlightened me and gave me a blueprint to follow so that I could date and marry successfully, and also help you date and marry successfully. So if you're interested in learning more about the things that I teach, and learning more about how to be more confident, how to date effectively, how to keep your standards, your morals, your values, and also be a woman of God while doing it, you can connect with me at the link in my bio, where I go way more into detail in my masterclass about how to level up your dating game, and how to be more attractive to men and irresistible to men, and to go from single to engaged.